And now for international news headlines, we turn to our Bruce Harrison at the News Center.
Our focus today, President Obama and Putin hold talks amid stark disagreements on the war in Syria. Afghan forces fight to take back a city seized by the Taliban, and scientists do confirm evidence of liquid water on Mars.
That's right, but Bruce, first, the Obama and Putin summit. It appears tensions have eased between the two leaders.
Well, there were no major breakthroughs, but the talks did last longer than expected, which is a positive sign, and Putin called the dialogue constructive and open. Shin Se has more on this story.
Meeting one-on-one for the first time in 2 years, U.S. President Barack Obama and Russian President Vladimir Putin agreed that their armed forces should sit down for talks to avoid getting into conflict in Syria. Obama reiterated Washington's stance that a peace plan must not include a return to the status quo in Syria under the current President Bashar al-Assad. His comments come as Russia has been sending warplanes to bases in Syria. Speaking at a press conference after the talks, the Russian leader also told reporters that it had been a constructive and businesslike meeting.
Today's talks also have shown that our American colleagues totally understand all the details there and, of course, influence the process.
He also said, however, the world needs to back Assad and his regime, saying that his military is the only viable option for defeating the Islamic State. Obama offered no immediate comments. The two leaders had earlier clashed publicly in their speeches to the world body. President Obama said the U.S. is prepared to work with Russia and Iran in resolving the Syrian civil war. But in a clear reference to Russia's support for the Syrian regime, Obama said there cannot be
so much carnage, a return to the pre-war status quo.
Later in his address, Putin shot back at Obama, saying foreign interference has resulted in the destruction of institutions, referring to the crisis in Libya and the Syrian civil war. The two leaders' views on the situation in Syria left little indication as to how the two world powers will work together to bring to an end to the crisis, which has left more than 250,000 dead and caused countless more to flee the violence. Shin Se, Arirang News.